Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a you versus them love reading for my dearest Taurus. Taurus, I'm going to read your energy on the right, your person's energy on the left, and then we're going to see what's happening between you right down the middle. At any point in time, feel free to swap the energies that I may be picking up on. And if these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Ooh, all right. So your person is showing up as the Four of Cups. You're showing up as the Eight of Cups in reverse. All right. And just if any of you are after a private reading, remember I have those links down below. All right, what's going on between you two? We see the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, so the Queen of Wands in reverse can be one of two things. She can definitely be a third party, and she does feel like possibly a romantic rival here, but she can also indicate the relationship here is something that's off and on. There's a lot of fighting, bickering, arguing. It can also be that it's just much more of a physical connection. So maybe a friends with benefits situation, or you're feeling like an option, or you just don't really know where the connection is going. But it does feel like there's a strong emphasis here on the physical. But maybe not a whole lot else, because your person is showing up as the Four of Cups, which can indicate someone here who is not emotionally available. And we see the Magician card, Virgo, Gemini energy. I do think in a lot of ways this person ticks a lot of your boxes. I feel like there's magic around this person, magic around your lovemaking. If you've gotten that far with them, and you're thinking about coming back to this person, or you're feeling stuck on this person, thinking about them a lot, wondering about them, but I'm not seeing stability here. So let's see. Your person, the Four of Cups. Now the Four of Cups can be that they're thinking about, making some change or reaching out here, Taurus. Yeah, the Seven of Wands in reverse, possibly letting down their guard. But the Seven of Wands in reverse can also be someone here who's pushing you away. Let's see how they're viewing you. And the Death card in reverse. They know that you haven't really let go of this connection just yet, Taurus. Okay, Scorpio energy. It may be that they're not really ready to let go of you either. Now with the Eight of Cups showing up in reverse, again, you're thinking about, you haven't moved on from this. You're not ready to let go. You're holding back. You're taming those inner beasts, those inner demons. You're being strong. Okay, you're viewing this person as the Page of Swords. So you're definitely spying on them, checking in on them. Again, coming to this reading about them. But this Queen of Wands in reverse worries me a little bit, because she certainly can be a third party. Yeah, for some of you, this person is stuck in some sort of karmic situation with a third party. You would already know that. You would already know that this person is married, or they're dealing with someone, okay, or it's another situation here. But I also feel like your person is worried that this connection is just going to be what it is, something physical, maybe even something short-lived. And you're seeing them as the Lover's card, or you're seeing this Gemini energy. So seeing this connection as a perfect match, as something very spiritual in nature. But again, this is a very sexually driven card. So we have to be clear that there's a difference between love and lust, because I do think that there's a lot of lust here. But I'm picking up on your person not being the most emotionally available. And again, this interference here, or them being not so sure about commitment. So we see the Three of Cups. This is in your energy. So I see that you want renewal, reconciliation. Again, the Three of Cups can also be like, this is a fun connection. You're just dating and you want to see where it's going. But your person, I'm not so sure that you two are exactly on the same page here. Let's see what else we need to know about this person for my Taurus. Okay, toil and labor. So this person may work a lot. That could also take away from them giving to this connection fully. Your person may also have quite an exhausting or physical job. It doesn't have to be physically exhausting. It could be mentally exhausting. This is somebody who works hard. They may also not be completely happy with what they're doing. We see wealthy man. So remember, my readings are not meant to be gender specific. But I do feel like this card coming out in reverse is like this person I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with being working class, right? But this person may be somebody who's working class, or they're not where they want to be. Like, they want to have more, but they may feel stuck where they are. They may feel that they don't have enough to offer you here, Taurus. And we see unexpected income showing up in reverse. Some of you, this person has also recently had some major financial hits. Whether that's paying, medical bills, college tuition for them or for their children. It could be just the economy. Maybe they've taken a pay cut at work or something like that. It does feel like, this is coming out pretty strong in the reading. And I do think that's something that is worrying your person, really stressing them, really affecting not only them, but this connection as well. Let's see. What else might be, or what might be blocking this person? What do we need to know? What else might be blocking this person? No good ones. There's someone out there for you. Don't let this false belief make you miss out. I kind of feel this pessimism around love could come from unhealed wounding here on your person's end, Taurus. I kind of feel like too, this person might always feel like, relationships always end up like hurting, or, you end up being betrayed. So I'm getting some unhealed wounding. There's some pessimism around love in general. All right. And vulnerable. They cannot experience true intimacy unless you open your heart and be yourself. Yeah, and we see that with the Four of Cups. This person has a really hard time making themselves vulnerable and emotionally available. I think it's more of a self-preservation mechanism here, Taurus. All right, let's see. And too soon, these are the blockages for you. You get too serious too soon, get to know each other fully before committing fully. So some of my Taurus, I do think that you're seeing this as a powerful connection, but I hate to break it to you. I do feel for some of you, you're not on the same page, and you're really seeing a future here. You're seeing and sensing this is a spiritual connection. And I don't think all of you have confused love and lust, but I feel like this person isn't quite looking for commitment at this time, or they want to stay single and they want to work on their finances and their career, or maybe even for some of you, they're dealing with a third party. And Spirit's also saying, Taurus, love won't solve your problems. You need to work on being independent. So for some of you, I do feel like Spirit's saying that, this may not be the time to focus on connection here with this person, but more focus on yourself. Possibly see what other options are out there if that's something you're interested in doing. Don't put all your eggs in this basket just yet, but let's keep going. Let's get some more information. Let's see what we're not seeing. Okay, we see unwilling to yield, so this person's very stubborn. All right, and healing one another. Okay, so potentially this has been a really healing connection, and that might also be what has you really drawn to this person. Okay, let's see, what do they want to say to you? What does this person want to say to you? Please try to appreciate my perspective without judgment. Okay, interesting. And I'm coming to terms with the shame that has cast a shadow over me for so long. So they may have some guilt or shame here if there is some sort of third party involvement. For others of you, they have guilt or shame here around their finances. I don't know if they had to declare bankruptcy, or they liquidated a business, or they're just not where they want to be, is kind of what I'm getting. But again, this doesn't have to be tied up with, how much money they make or where they are in life. It may have to do with, the connection itself. Because I think they know they're not giving you what you truly deserve here, Taurus, okay? So let's see what Spirit's advice and guidance is. What is Spirit's advice and guidance for my Taurus? Okay, scattered energy. You have too much on your plate and have lost your focus. This is causing you to feel exhausted and overwhelmed. Prioritize your well-being and create a new plan. Ooh, yep. So again, that message coming through a couple of times in this reading that it's really time for you to focus on you right now, Taurus. So I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.